All right, so today we're talking about network effects. That's what we'll be talking about today, and their power and how they can influence and affect our businesses for the good. That's what we're looking at today. The power of network effects. So I'm streaming on 3 platforms: on Instagram, on YouTube, on my podcast, and on my podcast. Yeah, so let the game begin. Welcome to the Paul Foh Podcast, everybody. Hey, this is going to be a good time for everyone. I know, I believe that. All right, this is going to be good because I believe in the things I'm going to be saying here today on the power of networks and their influence upon our lives, whether we know it or we believe that to be true. All right. So we start first by defining what is network effect. I wrote an article around that. I actually used my son to promote that article, and it really did well. So what is a network effect? Network effect basically means that the value of a product or a service increases because of the amount of users that use that product or that service. In fact, the product is more valuable. The product is more valuable because of the number of users that use that product or that use that service. For example, I give an example. Your phone is only valuable because somebody else has a telephone. I'll say it again. Your telephone is only valuable because another person has a telephone. That's the only reason why your phone is valuable. So your phone has a network effect. So can you imagine if you were the only one that had a phone in the world? That would have been very boring, isn't it? Yes or yes? That would have been very, very boring if you were the only one that had a phone. So the value of your phone is because of the network of people that have a telephone. Got it? Good. So that's what a network is. So how do networks work? Facebook has network effects. Instagram has network effects. You know, your telephone carrier, whether it's MTN you're using Virgin, using Leica Mobile, they have network effects because of the people that are on their platform, that are on their network. So the more people that use your product or the more people that use your service, the more network effects you will have. So that's why scale is very, very important. So how are networks formed? What's the structure of a network? And how do you sort of like integrate some level of network effect into your own business? So in every network, there are participants of a network. Every network has participants. All right? You are a participant in Facebook. My wife is watching me. Oh my God, love me in the same house with me. Yeah. So, and each participant of a network is called a node, N-O-T-E. So I am a node in Instagram. You are a node on Instagram. So are all your friends. My wife is a node on Instagram. Everybody who's on Instagram is what you call a node, N-O-T-E. Now, love you back. Now, each node is connected by a link, by links. Every node in the network is connected by links. And within those links, information is traveling through those links. Knowledge is traveling through those links. You know, a lot of good stuff are traveling through those links. Now, a network is only strong when there are several connections within each node. You see that? So that's why, for example, if you are friends, this is you, all right, you have a friend here, you and this person are friends. But if you are also friends with friends of your friends, have you noticed that that relationship becomes stronger? True of us. True of us. If you are friends to your friend's friend, that relationship is usually stronger. Am I right about that? Have you noticed that that's your friend that is a friend to your sister or a friend to your brother? Those kinds of relationships are usually stronger. True of us. If you can see that, right? They're usually stronger because the density of those relationships are closer. The bond is closer. You get that? So that is a strong network effect. So how do you exemplify this? So let's say, for example, you're into real estate, right? You are into real estate, you sell property to a buyer. All right? So within that context, you are a node. The buyer is also a node. What links the two of you is the property that the buyer buys. You do get that? Good. However, if the company that sold the property to you, or the company that you are selling for, says to you, you know what? If that company has more people that are selling property for them, they have a stronger network effect. Now, to make the network effect even stronger, if that company now comes up with a way whereby you, the seller, starts doing business with other sellers within the network of that company, the relationships are stronger. You do get that? Or the company says, let's have a mid-year event. They invite all their buyers, people that buy property from them, and they invite all their sellers, people that help them sell properties. And then they create an environment whereby they can network with each other. And they do other business with each other within that umbrella. You will realize that the connection and the relationship between people in that network will become stronger. They will not want to leave because that network has utility. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? It has utility. So how do you integrate this in your business? Figure out a way whereby your customers and you meet. Find a way whereby your customers do stuff with themselves. Just find a way whereby your customers begin to do stuff within themselves. When that happens, the bond is stronger. Why do you think when you're in a church, sometimes you find it very difficult to leave that church to another church? Because of the bond of networks of relationships that you have built within that network. Did you get that? So that is one way to have network effect in your business. You can begin to form clusters whereby your customers can do stuff within themselves. When that happens, you have a stronger... That's why network marketing businesses, they understand this thing a lot. They understand network effect. That is the power of network effect. Now, how do you make your network strong as a network effect business? One of the things to build a moat around your business is you need to build a brand. One thing that builds a moat for your business is if you build a brand. Now, what is a moat? You know how a moat is whereby there is a house and it's surrounded by water. Inside those water, there are sharks inside that water. So that house is unapproachable. You cannot approach that house. That's a moat. You can build your business in such a way that the barriers to entry in your industry is very, very high. That's a moat. It makes it difficult for any Tom, Dick, and Harry to just jump into your industry or just jump into your field. I was talking to a researcher in London not long ago, and I told him that Gospel Obele, I said, what you do, anybody cannot just wake up and say they do data research for companies. They can't do it because the barriers to entry in this your industry is very, very high. You want to be in such businesses whereby the barrier to enter is anybody can wake up and say they're in real estate. The barrier to entry is not high. But if you build a network effect around your business, it becomes very, very difficult. Oh, Dr. Nee, congratulations. Dr. Nee Adesanya is now a doctor. Dr. Nee, good evening, sir. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me for your event. I'm grateful. Thank you, sir. Did you get that? So you need to build this network effect around your business. Because when you build network effect around your business, you build indefensibility. It becomes very difficult for people to penetrate inside your business. How many of you understand this concept now? So for every network, for your business to have network effect, you must have a node. Every network, one of the characteristics of every network is that there are nodes. A node, that the nodes are basically the participants of a network. So I have a WhatsApp group, for example. I've been running my WhatsApp group now for 3 years. A paid WhatsApp group where people pay and join. Every member of my WhatsApp group is a node. N-O-D. They are participants. In your business, all your customers are node. And in every network, something connects each node together. The thing that connects them is your product or your service. That is a link between each node, you and your node, you and the network. Now, if you can figure out a way whereby the customers can do business with themselves, then you are going to have a stronger network. Why is it that you and I cannot leave Instagram? We cannot leave Facebook. You are a node in Instagram. I am a node in Instagram. You're a participant in Instagram. I'm a participant in Instagram. There is a link between me and you and Instagram is the Instagram platform. And I cannot leave Instagram. You too cannot leave Instagram because Instagram has utility. We do business on Instagram. That's why we cannot leave Instagram. So Instagram has network effect. It is a platform whereby we do stuff on top of. We are built on top of it. So if you can figure out a way whereby people can build stuff on top of your business, they can build relationship within your business, it becomes very difficult for people to leave your business. That's why it's difficult to leave churches. This is why it's very difficult to leave churches. You know, sometimes you may want to leave a church, but you say to yourself, I grew up here. All my friends are here because of the network. The node has been built and the connections are very dense. And because it's very, very dense, it becomes very difficult to leave it. So if I'm you always start thinking now, what can I do to ensure that my customers, they do stuff with each other? Thank you. Somebody say, this is deep. Oh, yeah. So the three things that you may need to drive this, to have a good network effect business is you need engagement. You want to figure out a way where people engage with themselves. That's why the Instagram algorithm will tell you, write a comment, respond to your comment. They need that engagement because if you are engaged, the network is alive and well. The network is alive and well. They want you to post every time. The network is alive and well. You need participation to have a network effect business. So that's where sales comes into. You need to get a lot of people to participate in the network, and you need scale. Those three things are critically important in a network. I hope you're enjoying this. If you're enjoying this episode of the Paul Foh Podcast was powered by my WhatsApp group. Goodness, I think you should join my WhatsApp group. The whole world is hearing your name. I hope you will join. It's 5,000 naira a month to join my WhatsApp group, or $8, or 15,000 naira a quarter for 3 months, or $32, or 60,000 naira for a whole year to join the WhatsApp group. So pick any plan that works for you. Now, here's the good thing about my WhatsApp groups. I've even already built network effect inside of it. If you join my paid WhatsApp group right now, right, and you refer anybody to join my WhatsApp group, you will get a 20% commission for inviting anybody to join my WhatsApp group. And that commission is indefinite. So every time they renew their subscription, you get a 20% deposited into your bank account. So let's say the person picked a 15,000 naira plan. Every time they renew that, you get 3,000 naira into your bank account. So some of you know a lot of people, network effects. Some of you know up to 100 people. If you invite 100 of your friends, now that money may not change your life, but you can buy fuel in your car. You can buy fuel, you can buy some groceries. Even in the UK here, £100 is a lot of money to buy groceries. So who wants to join my WhatsApp group right now? Say I. If you're listening to this on YouTube, click on the link on the show notes to join the WhatsApp group. If you're listening to this on the podcast, click on the link on the show notes to join my WhatsApp group. If you're watching me on Instagram right now, click on the link on my Instagram bio right now to join my paid WhatsApp group. Who else wants to join the group right now? Say I. Who wants to join the group right now? Say I. If you join the group right now, here's what you get. You get two free copies of my book. You get a webinar that I did on how to write your own book and make money selling your books. I've written 7 books and make money every day selling books. What else do you get? You get some of my past teachings, and you join our next book review, which is taking place on the 30th of July. So click on the link on my Instagram bio right now and join us. And you do that. Then let's go ahead. There are 3 things. So one of the things that can help you build a great network effect business is a brand. And the components of a good brand are the following. A good brand has a mission. You have a clear mission. You have a big why you're doing what you are doing. Ogochi, I will not believe you until I open my laptop right now and see that you have subscribed. I can see my laptop right now, Ogochi. If you pay right now, I'll see it. And I'll ring the bell for you. I'll say, congratulations. So my laptop is in front of me right now. If you sign up for the WhatsApp group, I can see it right now in front of me. Ogechi is not like other people who don't mean business about their sales. All right. So you need consistency. You need to be regular. You've got to be consistent if you want to build a brand in a network affected business. All right. And you need a clear visual as well. Your visual should be representative of your mission. For Jeff Bezos, they want to be the global standard for exceptional customer service in their business. And I believe that Jeff Bezos, the company is extremely dedicated to giving exceptional customer experience. All right, so you need a clear visual to exemplify that, and you want to amplify your brand essence in every medium and every platform that you see. If you follow all of these steps, it will help you build a network effect business. I thought I just dropped a great episode of the Paul Foh Podcast right now. Those of you who listen to this on the podcast, thank you. Those of you watching this on YouTube, click on the subscribe button. I can put a notification bell so that I can get the latest video. This was good. Share it with your friends and say, I think this was refreshing. God bless you, those of you who listen to this on YouTube. All right. So guys, those